This is another point. This is another point where they died this morning. This one happened this morning. Today is 11 days. I'd say today is 11. Yes, today is 11 days of September 2024. This is another place they join their ancestors. So the armor tanker destroy here, then stay here for more than 2 hours. They fish the armor tanker. This is it scatter the armor tanker. Now two come out. When we tell them say now we own the ground, then this is a joke. This is it. This is it. Leave the land of Biafra. You say no. Now die, you go die. This is all their source. This is many of them will die seriously here today. Now yeah, they believe. More than 10 soldiers have gone from here. And
you cannot go to Sambisa forest and fish out every criminal, Fulani criminal, from the forest and then put them in some camp. And after 3 weeks, they usher them out and give them a white shirt and present them to the country as repentant terrorists. Have you ever heard of such thing? They say they've repented. They put them in the army, gave them AK-47, gave them a uniform, and sent them to the eastern region of Nigeria to kill the Biafran people. And these are the things that every human being should be alarmed. That's why we are appealing to you. Those that are here, your friends, your associates, whomever you know that is in the government, this injustice must go far and wide until justice is done. And we are not going to...
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are welcome to this YouTube channel. This is where you get your legit information regarding what is happening in Southeast and beyond. This is where you get your day-to-day information, raw data, raw information regarding what is happening between the Biafran Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. Now, you can see what has been happening in Biafra land for the past 2 weeks now, getting to 3 weeks after our PM Simon Eba have declared a 1-month lockdown. So we are on the 3rd week. Remember, the first week was an attack on different secretariats in Southeast. Like different secretariats were attacked in Southeast. Every establishment of Tinubu government in Southeast was attacked in different local government. And you should know that this lockdown was fixed due to the bad treatment of Mazen Nadekalo in DSS custody. That is why this lockdown has been fixed, because they can't keep treating Mazen Nadekalo this way. It's over how many months now that these same governors said they are going to see the president for the release of Mazen Nadekalo. But no information, no update coming from the zoo rubbish sinking government of Tinubu. We have not heard any update regarding the condition or the fair treatment of Mazen Nadekalo. Now, after the first week, the second week was on different police stations. Now, it's still happening. You can see the video I played shortly. That hole you are seeing there is not borehole or anything. That's the kind of ammunition the Biafra Liberation Army are using. What is surprising this Zoo Army? They are surprised till today is that how do this Biafra Liberation Army get such amount of tools? Because there is so much tools that these people are using. If you listening to me now, we pass the Biafra Liberation Army. If you can see them on the road, you understand what I'm talking about. You understand that these guys are very, very ready. They are ready for the liberation of Biafra. And come 2nd of December, the movement of Biafra will have a different shape. Come 2nd of December. So the video you are seeing previously happened in Enugu State. You can see what happened there. You can hear from the Biafra Liberation Army himself what he was saying in the video. That is to tell you the condition of things in Southeast. You that is listening to me now need to relax and listen to this broadcast, because a lot will be shared in this broadcast. A lot of video evidences will be shared in this broadcast. You can check back our previous videos. You can see everything we have said about the Liberation Army. Everything we have said about the coming of Biafra have come to pass. Everything we have said. From the fight to the everything we have said about the strategic movement of the Biafra Liberation Army. That is the reformed ESN. So today, straight to the point, I will play some videos so that you can see how this Biafra Liberation Army are being supplied with some amount of authentic arms to defend themselves. Because what we are doing now is to defend ourselves. That is what we are doing. You can see the kind of terrorists that have been deployed in the north. The different borders, if you don't know, the different borders in the north have been exposed. The border between Nasarawa and Niger have been exposed. The border between Benin Republic and other northern states have been exposed. Why is this happening in this Tinubu government? Ask yourself as a true Biafran in diaspora or any Biafran in any other state, are you happy? Are you happy being here as a Nigerian? Are you happy being in this zoo country that is sinking? Check from everywhere. Is it in the oil sector? Is it in the education sector? Is it in the health sector? Or is it in the security sector? All these figures are failing. So that is why the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Defensive Force have decided to protect our land from these people. Only from Imo State, only from Owerri to airport, you will count close to 50 checkpoints. 50 checkpoints only from Owerri to airport. Or if you are going from Owerri to Aba, just count how many checkpoints you see within the entrance of Southeast. They keep deploying so many soldiers, so many police in Southeast just to obstruct the freedom movement of the Biafrans. They are treating us like they say we are slaves. One day, they are treating us like slaves. Because I don't understand the reason why by these soldiers we enter different communities in Biafra land, killing innocent souls. You that is in diaspora may not understand what is happening in Southeast because the media will not be able to expose all these things to you. That is why we have this kind of channel. That is why we have this Biafra channel, so that you can be able to realize and learn and understand what is happening in Southeast and understand the different angles and direction the Biafra movement is going. Because I'm telling you, the Biafra movement is going in the right direction. Now, if you go to Anambra State now, some of the police and some of the soldiers are even scared to come to work. So many police stations in Anambra State now, they are even scared to come out again to come and work. They are even scared. Because you cannot get freedom in a platter of gold. This same Tinubu cannot come and give you this freedom in a platter of gold. Tinubu cannot freely release Martin and the Kalo for you. Remember, these same governors that are agitating for the release of Martin and the Kalo, remember the time of ESN. Remember what Hope Uzodinma did to Ukonso. So how do you think that Hope Uzodinma will be able to meet Tinubu to release Martin and the Kalo? They can't. The problem we have in Southeast and the problem we keep happening in Southeast is our politicians. Our politicians are like dogs in the side of these northerners. They are like dogs. They are being used like slaves. Look at Soludo. Look at Soludo in Anambra State. After all the bragging, after all the pleading from Tinubu government to send thousands of soldiers in Anambra, what is still happening? They are still kissing the dust. They are still kissing the dust. After everything they have done, after every angle they have used to stop this freedom fighting, yet the Biafran Liberation Army keep neutralizing them. We, the true Biafrans, know that all we can do is to spread all this information to the world so that anybody in the diaspora or anywhere in the world can realize what is truly happening in Southeast. So if you are just joining us now, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be playing more videos. You can check back our previous broadcasts. You can see how we play more video evidences to what is happening in Southeast and beyond. This is the Biafran channel. This is where you get your raw information, raw data on what is really happening in the Biafran army. So next week is the final week of the lockdown, and a lot will be happening next week. Because as it stands now, Imo State will be very hot very soon. Because the Biafran Liberation Army will have a different types of face. They will have a different types of face. Because if we don't do all these things, if they don't keep fighting, if they don't keep looking for our freedom, how are we going to survive in this Tinubu government that is sinking? I'm asking you as a true Biafran, how are we going to survive in this Tinubu government that is sinking? We need to be liberated from these people. You can see how these people modernize these terrorists. All these bandits go to the north. You can see where these bandits negotiate with soldiers. It is only in southeast you see all these soldiers in different checkpoints. It's only in southeast you see all these soldiers. Go to the north, you hardly see checkpoints in north. They live freely. Even bandits live freely. Bandits negotiate with soldiers in the northern states. But what they keep doing is to pull down thousands of soldiers in southeast. Before you travel in southeast, you meet close to 100 checkpoints before you reach your destination. Before you travel, these different harassments go to it. They have even damaged our village to the extent that they don't even conduct anything like traditional marriage again or any celebration in villages. Because if they come where you're celebrating in your village, they destroy everything, kidnap innocent citizens. Do you know how many innocent Biafrans that are in the prison now? Do you know how many innocent Biafrans that have been used by these people? Do you know how many innocent Biafrans that have been killed and used by these people? They even kill these Fulani Janjaweeds, kill innocent Biafrans. That is why we have the Biafran Defensive Force. Because this Zoo Army can never protect you. You that is running to the Zoo Army, this Zoo Army can never protect you. Look at what is happening in Benue. Upon all the whole thousands of soldiers that have been sent to Benue, still these Fulani herdsmen keep killing innocent farmers in Benue. These Fulani herdsmen keep destroying the state of Benue. So that is why we have the Biafra Defensive Force. Our land can never be taken away by these people. These Fulani herdsmen can never take everything we have in our land. Now stay tuned as you watch this video.